Okay, new dungeon. Believe it or not, the Temple of Time, which is now apparently a sprawling multi-floor dungeon. For some reason. Don't ask. It's strange, I know. Weird. Okay, so this dungeon is... Not gonna lie, it's pretty mediocre as far as dungeons in this game are concerned. It's either like, man, this dungeon sucks, or man, this dungeon's really cool, but I don't know, this one is just... I'd argue it's the most mediocre of the whole game. It's just, it doesn't have much going for it outside of being the Temple of Time, which is cool. Anyway, did you seriously tell me to use my senses? What would my senses do in this situation? Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't really think the game needed to make you go into wolf sense to tell that, that's weird, there's a statue missing here. But yes, one of the gimmicks of this this dungeon is that, just like, I think we've seen this before, but basically this is the end of the dungeon right through here, and we're gonna need to get a statue somewhere in the dungeon all the way down here to access the exit. So that's kind of cool. It's just, I don't know, the ways at which you go about doing so are just kind of in this place. But that's just me. Again, it's not a terrible dungeon, it's just not a very, it's just a pretty mediocre one. Anyway, oh, this is easy. All we have to do is... It also features some surprisingly remedial challenges as far as Zelda is concerned. I mean, I guess it's because it's also the Temple of Time, and so it's classic, but at the same time, it's like, seriously, pot on Switch puzzles? We're like, we're well past the halfway point of the game. We don't need these kinds of things anymore, but I don't know. I'll stop being too negative, because again, it's not terrible or anything. Hey! How did you get here? Why are you here? And why won't you just go home already? Really? Sure. Well, time to put her back in hammer space. Well, we'll never see her again, as usual. I just find it funny that there's a space on the... The game didn't spawn a chest for a split second. Like, it didn't play the cutscene, and I was like, was this just a red herring? We're actually running out of lantern oil. That's not good. I like how there's just a space in your inventory permanently for Uku whenever Uku is in your inventory, even though it's not... Wait a minute, actually, I think the Uku slot is actually for key items, like the memo that Ashay and Arur gave us, so I think that's actually set aside for just key items that are temporary. Anyway, one of the main enemies you're going to be seeing in this Temple of Time is a variation on these spiders. I don't know if they're technically Skulltulas, but all I know is that I've always found it very strange that in this game, the game has Skulltulas, it already has a spider enemy, but it felt the need to introduce a second spider enemy that isn't as threatening, and it isn't as spooky either. So it's kind of strange. Like, I don't know. Can I just, like, arrow this thing? There we go. That works. And, that's strange. I figured that there'd be some way to hold down the switch. Oh, there's a claw shot target. That might help. Let's get in here. Or that doesn't help me at all. Never mind. Oh, that's just to get out. I see. Okay. Can I pull the pot toward me? No, of course not. Am I going crazy? Is there... Okay, what I'm thinking, maybe there was actually a pot in the room and I smashed it when I came in, just because I'm OCD. So maybe if we re-enter, there'll actually be something for us to put on the Switch. There totally freaking was, and I just smashed it because I'm OCD. God damn it. I thought I was going nuts for a second. Right after I insulted the game for having a one of these puzzles, and then I almost immediately get stuck by one. Oh, more arrows. Man, I bought all that stuff at the Malamart, and I didn't even need to do it, apparently. Oh, this is actually kind of clever. Get rid of that one, and this one opens up. Nice try, asshole. There we go. No, Link, what are you doing? I haven't actually done that before, but yes, if in combat, if you actually sheath your sword right after an enemy has been defeated, you can actually do that fancy put-away animation that was in like all the trailers for the game. And yeah, I'm surprised I haven't showed it off yet. I think I tried to earlier in the game, but I ended up it not working out, so I just forgot. That thing is moving. Ow. Whoa, get away from me. So yes, those things, I'm not sure what they're called, I can't remember, but they function the exact same way as they worked in the previous Zelda game, just like in Wind Waker as well. So you just hit them in the back, and then they'll bounce around like an idiot and explode, and simple as that. They're not too bad on their own, but when grouped together, they can be quite a nuisance, so just be careful. Also get rid of these bats before they even have a chance to breathe. Okay, let's put the pot on this switch over here. I'm surprised this pot is heavy enough to actually weigh down these switches, but oh well. I shouldn't complain about being able to progress. There we go. Let's save some ammo. There we go. Let's keep going. This dungeon's also very linear, too, especially compared to the, Actually, now that I think about it, this dungeon is insanely linear compared to, like, the Arbiter's Grounds or your Snow Peak especially. Like, this dungeon is just really linear. It's pretty much just a straight line. Also, get away from me. There we go. Again, Mortal Draw is a bit janky, because, like, there's a brief second of time where you have to wait for Link to actually put his hand on the sword before you can actually do this. There we go. And it leaves you insanely wide open, and enemies will just take a pot shot at you. There we go. Sweet. I'm just gonna do this after every combat situation now. Yeah, as you can see, like, even though they're a little impractical at some points, like, it can't be overstated how devastating all those secret techniques that we keep learning are. They're extremely powerful, and they're pretty easy to do a lot of the time, like the Helm Splitter, which I don't even bother using a lot for some reason. But yeah, it's just cool. It just definitely spices up the combat system, but as you can see, like, you can just get through the game very easily just by doing jump attacks and spin attacks and all that nonsense. Anyway, we can actually use the spinner item that we got in the last dungeon to get further, so let's also avoid this. And let's bring this down, maybe? Also, deal with spiders, apparently. You know, I don't even think this will actually yield any results, so let's actually not do that. Actually, no, I think we actually do... Son of a bitch. I didn't mean to grab that, or throw that. I meant to put it down. Get back here. Oh, wait, is that a switch over there? I can't tell if that's a switch. No, it's not. Okay, that's just a floor tile. Never mind. Okay, yeah, let's bring this thing with us and put it back on this platform and bring it back up. Or push, I guess. There we go. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we actually do need to bring this over here while watching out for the spinny blades. Okay, we can put this down on here, and this right here. Damn, that's actually not going to work. We do need another one. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's one right here. Never mind. I kind of wanted to go in that other room first. Let's actually look at my dungeon map. Oh, apparently, like, okay, we need to go up one floor. 5th floor. Oh, this is a dead end right here in this room, so let's actually just do this. Uh-oh. I like that battle stance that Link always has in situations like this. Okay, nice try. Damn it, the backslice sometimes actually goes too far, which is kind of annoying. There we go. Not too bad. I was about to smash those pots, but that's probably a bad idea because I bet that there's switches just everywhere in this room that we're going to have to hit. Okay, well, let's open up this thing then. This is probably going to be a compass. Oh, no, it's a small key, I guess. Yes, okay, good. Again, I can always tell if it's the compass or not based on whether a cutscene plays. And the easiest chest ever. Was this another small key? A Meaver stamp. That's bizarre. Okay. Oh, I remember this. This is actually pretty cool. So, that weird camera glitch again. Cool. Why is this camera glitch happening? Why does it keep happening? Game, are you high? Jesus Christ, stop it. Basically, what we have to do is we have to actually throw Link. Okay, so I just realized that we actually can't do this right now. I completely brain farted, and I actually remember what we need to do to actually get those switches to be hit. So let's actually leave this room and come back later, because it is important that we actually solve that switch puzzle, but we will need to come back later. So for now, let's actually just head to the other side of this room without hitting the saw. There we go. And head on through here. Ooh, they've even got classic diamonds. We haven't seen these in a while. Okay, then. Is there more? Oh, yeah, there is. I find it interesting, too, because these are the BMOS enemies that we saw in the Fire Temple, but they actually look completely different in this temple, which is interesting. They have, like, a more classical architecture, which is, I think, is a pretty cool touch. Oh, we can just hit it through here. Through this extremely obvious window. I don't know, a lot of the, like, so, like, you see what I mean when I say, like, all these puzzles are, like, kind of a little remedial, which, again, isn't a bad thing, but, like, a lot of people's theories about this temple is actually that this was the last temple added to the game, because it doesn't feel as tightly designed and, like, oh, look at all these crazy puzzles, like, it's just a lot of simple block of, like, put pot on switch puzzles and shoot diamond through hole switch, like, puzzles like this. So a lot of people actually theorize this was the last temple added in development when the game was delayed for a whole year because they wanted to add more to the game. So a lot of people think it's actually this is what they added, among other things. Anyway, we can't actually progress through there, so let's hit that. I don't know why I hit that switch. Oh, wait, there's an upstairs. Whoops. It's a good thing that I saw that cutscene, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that. Don't worry, we have like 60 arrows. We're gonna be fine. Okay, let's head upstairs. There we go. Another thing about the Mortal Draw too. Oh my god, yes. That worked. Another thing that sucks about the Mortal Draw too is you have to be standing still. I had my sword sheathed, and I ran past this guy without Z-targeting him, and the game still won't let you do a Mortal Draw, so you have to be at a complete standstill as well, which is a little annoying. It would be cool if you could do a running Mortal Draw, but they probably did that for balancing purposes that you can't. Another Zalphos. Nice try. That guy was on the floor for a brief second, and I could have done a finishing blow, but I actually lost the opportunity. How do we... Do we just hit this? That's not even a puzzle game. Don't even BS me. Nice try. Man, he's on the floor for like a brief second, and I wonder if the game will actually let you do the finishing blow if you actually press it in time. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's keep heading up. After breaking some more pots to no avail. And I can roll up these stairs for some reason. Weird.